So today we are going to perform experiment to see whether we are able to turn the coffee creamer into ice cream and see the action of salt on ice. And we have prepared 2 beakers of ice water. Both of them are of 0 degrees Celsius over here. And later we're going to add a whole bunch of salt into 1 beaker to see whether it can drop the temperature further to even -degrees Celsius. Okay, so let's look at the 2 beakers over here. They are of 0 degrees Celsius. Both of them are of 0 degrees Celsius already, and we can check it with a infrared thermometer. So let's look at the beaker on the left hand side. Okay, it is let me see, it is 0 degrees Celsius, and on the right hand side, okay, also it is of 0 degrees Celsius. So let's add the sodium chloride, the salt, into 1 beaker, and we're going to immerse these 2 coffee creamer into it, and then later we're going to compare the texture of it. So we're going to add sodium chloride, that's a salt, into 1 beaker. I'm going to add a whole bunch of it and see whether it could actually lower down the temperature, further decrease the temperature. Okay, but on the right hand side, I'm still going to just keep it without ice. See, wow, the temperature is dropping, and we can see it is already -degrees Celsius, but on the right hand side it's still 0. Wow, can you see that? Let's zoom in a little bit so that you can see this is already -degrees Celsius, and on the right hand side it is still 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, the one with salt, it is of negative. Okay, negative. Let's add even more, a whole bunch of salt. Okay, and see whether it actually would further lower down the temperature. Wow, amazing. Can you see that on the left hand side it is already negative something, -4, and the right hand side is 0. Okay, we can actually check with an alcohol thermometer. I mean the digital one, the infrared one. On the left hand side is -6, -5, and on the right hand side, okay, let's measure the temperature of the water. It is 0. Okay, it is 0. But on the left hand side, it's obvious that it is way much lower. Okay, so what we're trying to do is that we are going to wait 5 more minutes. Okay, and then we are going to come back and check the texture of the normal one versus the one with ice water bath. That's a 0 degrees Celsius, and this one even further down to -6 degrees Celsius, and this one is only 0. Okay, so we are going to come back in 5 minutes and we are able to check them. Okay, let's wait for 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to just stir them. Okay, or might be more salt into it. Okay, and 5 minutes later we are going to check the texture of these coffee creamer. Okay, let's have a look after 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to touch it anymore until 5 minutes later. Alright, so 5 minutes has passed, and we can see, so the temperature of the water over here on the left hand side, it is still a -3, and on the right hand side it's already positive something. Okay, maybe we can check with a digital one, the infrared one, to get a more accurate temperature. So on the left hand side is -7, on the right hand side is I think it is a 0. Okay, or my negative is actually a 0 on the right hand side, and left hand side we can see a huge difference. All right, can you see? Okay, so let's check the coffee creamer. So now over here we have the normal one, and we are able to pour it out so that, or might be we can just open it up, and then you can see that it is very watery, okay, and the temperature, of course, today is quite hot, huh? You can see it is around 33, 34 something, okay, and let's pour it out and then you can see, okay, the texture is like that, okay, can you see? This is the normal one. And we're going to take out the one that has been immersed in ice water. So this one, all right, so let's check that it is still watery and the temperature, well, to my surprise, it is around 27, okay, and we are able to see. Let's pour it out, okay, a little bit more creamy, and the temperature is actually around 20, 28 or 27, 24, 23, something around that. All right, this is being immersed in the ice water bath for 5 minutes, okay? And the final one, the one with salt, okay, we can see that, wow, it has turned into actually solid state already. We can feel it. And let's check whether it is true. Wow, it is so creamy. It looks like an ice cream over here that you can see. Let's check the temperature, okay? The temperature is around 8 or 12, and you can see that it is not that, it is something like an ice cream, or maybe I can use a hand to take it out and grab it out. Can you see? It is of ice cream state, okay? Something like solid state. Can you see? Can you see here? It is not that watery, okay? But it is of solid state already. So I actually tried the one with 10 minutes and it would completely turn into a cube, okay? A completely solid state, but not like this kind of ice cream texture, okay? But it is good enough to see the difference between these three. Okay, maybe I can give you the one with 10 minutes, okay, later in the coming clip. Thank you. Okay, let's choose an infrared one to get a more accurate temperature. So on the left hand side is -8. Actually, when I take it, it cannot be shaken actually. So let's open it up and see. Wow, it has turned into solid. Can you see? And I think it would be very tasty ice cream, as you can see over here. Can you see? Wow, beautiful. All right, can you see? It is already an ice cream, okay? Because I can actually press it and you can look at it. Wow, amazing. All right, so have a very nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.